everybody, welcome back to my channel, Ray's Happy Tech TV. Recently, there's this AI bot thing called OpenClaw, which is like very viral and everybody online is talking about it. So basically, OpenClaw could control your computer to do stuff like send emails, organize files, but to me, who is a game developer, that's kind of boring. So let's put OpenClaw to the test by using it to upgrade my game in Unity. But the main question is, how am I doing this? Like, how am I letting OpenClaw control my Unity interface? How could I do that? Well, the answer is skills. If you don't know what OpenClaw's skills are, it's basically like it's basically like skills, as the name suggests. So it basically lets OpenClaw do stuff like control your computer. Like there's a skill where it lets OpenClaw send emails, or a skill that lets it control folders, rename folders, and this skill lets OpenClaw control Unity. Well, some of you might be asking, hey, Ray, I thought we already done that before, letting an AI control Unity. Sounds familiar. And we did that in this video. But there is one major difference between using an OpenClaw skill to let it control Unity or just using a Unity cursor and MCP. Put it like this. Using a cursor and the Unity MCP protocol, it's like giving cursor a toolbox. But using the OpenClaw skill to control Unity, it's like giving OpenClaw a toolbox and an instruction manual on how to use it. So this will give us significantly better results. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. I'm just gonna skip the part where I download OpenClaw, because it's just gonna be 20 minutes of me typing into a PowerShell window. But if you really want to know, you basically go to this website, choose your computer. I am on Windows, so I copy this, and then just put it in PowerShell, and then you fill in some stuff. So two things you have to put in is what channel are you using. This is not compulsory, but I suggest to do this because you could actually control your AI all the way from your phone. So when you're not home, hey, OpenClaw, make a game for me. And OpenClaw's like, okay, and then just cooks up a game. And then the second thing you have to do is choose a model for OpenClaw to use. So for the channel, I chose Telegram. As you can see, I have Telegram open, and this is my chat with OpenClaw. And for the model, I am using ChatGPT's Codex 5.4. So tough. Let's go. Okay, but just installing it can help. It can chat with you, do basic stuff, but it can't really do Unity. Can't really make games like an actual employee. So to let it actually use games, you just have to go to this webpage and then click this, and then you give this prompt to your AI agent, your OpenClaw agent. I'm demonstrating right now on my computer because it's more convenient. As you can see, this is Telegram. And then you just paste this in, and then you're good to go. And I'll just start downloading it for you. But you do have to prepare a Unity project. for your AI to connect to, because it doesn't just connect to your Unity hub. It's like it can only connect to one project at a time. But that's totally fine. So once you've done that, you could start letting it improve or help you make a game from scratch. So right now I'll be improving my game a little. I already added some stuff with OpenClaw, like the plugin, skill, whatever you like to call it. I added this screen flash and this sick parry, which is very cool. I know, very cool. Okay, but now I think for example, I think the screen flash is a bit short and it's not that impactful yet. So let's change that. Okay, now I'm a messenger. I don't think the screen stop is that impactful. Please make it longer and make the flash brighter. Perfect! And then you just click enter, and then as you can see, my tough bot is typing. Yep, easy win. I'll push it to something like freeze 0.2. Yeah, fully white. Oh, that's why it was so like translucent kind of thing. It's not fully opaque. So punchy without becoming ridiculous. If you want, apply that now. Yeah, apply that now. Okay. I'm bumping the projectile parry, freeze, and flash to make it hit harder. Okay, now it's done generating the code. Let's go back to Unity. And then full screen this. And then let's just test it out. Let's kill this guy first. Yeah, that obviously look more impactful, you know? And the cool thing is you could parry a parry. You parry this and then that goes to that. Okay, very cool. So in conclusion, there are some upsides and downsides for the OpenClaw skill that lets it access Unity. So the upside is that it could generate like multiple scripts at once. It could like help you make stuff, not just scripts. Like this green material, I didn't know how to change like the red cartoonish material to the green one. So I told it to do that, and then it did it flawlessly. Perfect. And also, you could just, when you're away, you could just phone it because it's in Telegram, or maybe you could use WeChat or some other messaging app. But the bad part is that it can't add can't add stuff into your scene directly, so you'll have to do that yourself. But like the past Unity cursor MCP protocol could do that. But honestly, I think the OpenClaw one is so much better. And I'm repeating that because that is how insane OpenClaw is. Also, OpenClaw is much simpler to set up. Like, it took me like, let's see how long it took me like at least 15 minutes to set it up. But this, type one line into PowerShell, give some easy settings, take you like 5 minutes. and then just add this, and then it would probably take like 15 minutes as well. But the MCP one, it's 15 minutes of you working. But for the OpenClaw scale version, it's 15 minutes of the AI just generating it itself. So you don't have to do anything except for pasting the prompt in. So that's basically it for today's video. If you liked this video or found this video helpful in any way, please smash that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.